are you all? I haven't made a video in quite some time, pretty much because there hasn't been anything going on to justify making a video. Just been working. I'm out of university for a while now. I've taken a year off, so I haven't had to, any exciting news or any exciting footage in which to cover, so I haven't made any videos. The 240SX that I previously featured as a project car, it's owned by my mate Ed now. He's done a KA twin cam turbo swap on the car. Still out of commission. He had some issues with pretty much the front main seal. Wasn't working right for him, and not the front main seal, it was the rear main seal. Rear main seal wasn't working, and it was just pissing all everywhere. So he's had to pull the motor back out, and he's working pretty hard on getting it together. But this is a video that's going to start a new project series, and it's on my 300ZX, my Fairlady, and it's going to be project car Fairlady. What's happened is I own a 1985 300ZX Z31 2+2 non-turbo. Bought the car with 170 something thousand miles on it. Everything was good, everything ran properly, seemed to have everything in good working order. Purchased the car from an individual who claimed they had just done the timing belt, and I took a look at it, and it did look like a fairly new timing belt, so I didn't really raise any questions on that. But what's happened, it's been over a year now since I purchased the car, and the motor has jumped time, slipped 3 teeth on the timing belt, which pretty much means that pending a miracle, I have bent valves on my cylinder heads. Sure enough, we did a compression test, and cylinders 1 and 5 were good to go. Cylinder 3 wouldn't hold compression to save its life, so it's pretty much a fair indication that it's got bent valves. Now the situation at hand is I can pull the heads off. I've actually got a spare set of heads. I've got a spare set of heads for a VG33 that I picked up off a mate of mine for free. But they need valve stem seals, and also I don't know what shape the heads are in. I've called around to all the machine shops, everything around in this area, to find out about how much everything would cost. And it's looking like, to get the machine work done on either having my heads that are currently on the motor fixed, or having these new heads taken a look at, decked, pressure tested, new valve stem seals put in, having them lashed and everything like that, you're looking at about $300. For the same price, I can drive about 45 minutes away to a pretty reputable salvage yard, pick up a motor with 158,000 miles verified. I've already done a compression test on it. The compression's good on the motor, everything looks good on the motor. I can pick it up for 300. So what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to go pick up that motor. I've got a full gasket set, I've got a timing belt, timing set already that in preparation for fixing my original motor. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do the timing set on this new motor. We'll do the full gasket set with the exception of the head gaskets, pretty much because I don't want to pull the heads off if I can avoid it, because that's another headache that I don't want to have, as I already have 2 minutes already. But I'm going to go let you have a look here at the car, and you'll see what it is. Alright, here it is. As you can see, we've pretty much already got a lot of the timing components off. Initially we were just going to pull the heads off this motor and try and fix them, but in the long route it's just going to be quicker and easier just to pull the whole motor out, which is what we're going to do. Harness is completely detached. The upper plenum is off, which by the way is probably the hardest vehicle I've ever had to work on. Getting the upper plenum off, it's just absurd what all we had to do on this thing to get it off. You can see the heads there. It's pretty grimy in there, but it's still, still in fairly decent shape. Got the engine mounts to undo still, starter, oil pressure sender, still need to undo. The alternator I have to undo. I've got to figure out if I need to pull the alternator out of the car to remove that AC bracket, all that's to get it out. Got the exhaust on the back side over here to unbolt. Heater cooler lines, which of course will be a breeze, that's not a problem. Fuel lines again will be a breeze, the radiator hose will be a breeze. And all the mess with the transmission, because I might as well pull the transmission while we're at it. I've got some third gear wine in it, and I want to get that checked out. But that's, throw that back on there so no moisture can really get in. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to be documenting this whole endeavour. So I set up a plenum and a distributor. Like I said, that is one of the hardest things I've ever had in my life on working on cars for as many years as I've done it. To actually get off, that thing was an absolute bear. But still got to remove the shifter and some other things, but you can see the assortment of parts I have laying back here. Those are the VG33 heads. Like I said, they need to be dipped, they need to be pressure checked. You've got bad valve stem seals on it. I know that for a fact. So there's a lot of work that has to be done, but keep you all posted about it. Cheers.